confident that the relaunch of the stick was going to bring us back again. So I kept working. I kept in Messenger. You know, you need this 4D. Reaching out to all my customers. Got a few more orders, maybe about 15 more orders. My team, I was helping them. I had a girl that was pushing for pink. I was helping her. I had a couple of new girls that I was trying to get started strong. So I was working with them. So I kept in touch with my team all month. Then I have my notes here because I will forget stuff if I don't write it down. So then I started, then around the 15th of the month, I thought, okay, I'm going to start getting pre-orders for the stick. So started using the stick on my live videos, which I do every single day. Consistency is the key. I do not miss a day where I do not go live. Started talking about the stick foundation. You know, get on my pre-order list for the stick foundation. So I got a bunch of pre-orders for the stick foundation. And my team was getting pre-orders for the stick foundation. So then my mindset started to be like, I don't know if this is going to happen. Like, I started to get down on myself. I had some stuff that I was dealing with. I got a booty kick from Sonia. I got a booty kick from Amanda. And I thought, you know what? Just freaking do it, okay? Like, seriously, Pam, just have your little pity party for an hour and then get your ass back to work. So I started, so then on the 28th, when the stick relaunched, we had another great day, my team, and that brought us to 77% to requalifying for green status, and that was on the 28th of the month. So here is my thing. If you think that you can't message the same people twice or 3 times in 1 month to help you, that's garbage, because I messaged my followers who I have built this huge network of people that support me because they now trust me because I'm always in their face. I've built a great relationship with them. And I know that I can rely on them to help me when I need their help. And that's another thing. On my live videos, I talked about it every day, how much requalifying for green status meant to me, and you know, how close I was getting. So every day I was getting messages. How close are you now? How close are you now? How close are you now? And so then on the 29th, we were 77%. And I thought, holy crap, like, we are so far away. And I kept asking my team, you know, how are you guys doing? You got any more orders? You know, trying to feel them out to see what was going on. And everybody's like, well, we're trying, but it's not happening. So I thought, okay, well, I have 2 options here. I can give up and say, screw it, I'll try again next month. Or I can just do what I know best and start messaging people again. So some of my customers got 3 messages from me. They got a message for the 4D, they got a message for the stick foundation, and then they got a message of me basically begging, saying, this goal is huge to me. Can you help me out? Can I replace one thing in your makeup bag? And that would help me out large. And they came through. So then on the morning of May the 31st, which was the last day of the month, my team was 81% to green status. So we were about $2,500 away. And I sat at my kitchen table and I thought, I don't know if I'm going to do this. Like, I knew that one of my teammates was going to get to pink and she was about $400 short. So I knew I could rely on that. And then I started calculating in my head. So then I have a lot of friends that are in multi-level marketing in different companies. So I reached out to them and I'm like, what would you guys do in this situation? And they both came back to me and said, you got to push for it. You can't let that go. You have to push for it. And my one friend was like, have a flash sale. And I'm going to tell you now, don't run off this video and go have a flash sale, because that's not what you do at the beginning of the month. This is something for end of the month. You can search it in Lash Out Loud, how to do a flash sale. If you want to message me on how to do one, I will answer any questions. So it was the 31st. And I said, I don't have time to set up a flash sale now. Like, it's today. It has to happen tonight. And she's like, do it in an event, set up a flash sale. I thought, okay, never done a flash sale in event before in my entire life. But I thought, what the hell? I can figure this out. I've figured out worse things before. I just did it. So created the event. I asked all my friends that I went through my entire friends list. I just invited everybody. I invited everybody. And I thought they'll either say yes or no or block me or tell me to frig off, but I wasn't giving up. So then all my friends said, I'm inviting people too. When I went into that event, because I started it at 9 o'clock, there was 661 people invited to that flash sale event. 29 said they were going, and 10 people said maybe. Okay? So I had already made graphics 2 days prior, thank God, for my girl that was pushing for pink. So I had all my graphics made. So what I did was, an hour before the flash sale, I went in there and made a video saying, you know, I know this is last minute, but this is something that really means so much to me. I've worked really hard with my team and with myself to try to make this happen. You know, if I can replace one thing in your makeup bag, if you can buy one thing, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. And then I started posting, and then there was just like, take, and my heart is pumping, and I'm like, holy crap, this might actually happen. And then my friend who told me to have the flash sale, she's messaging me and she's like, you're at this amount now, you're at this amount now, because she was doing all the calculating for me in the background. And I'm like, okay, you got to stop, because I'm gonna have a friggin' stroke or something before I even get these orders in. So anyways, flash sale ended around 10. I started entering all these orders, and then I just saw my PRS climbing. So then we went to 83, then we went to 85, then we went to 88, then we went to 90. And I was like, holy crap, this is actually gonna happen. And we hit around, and at supper time, I have to add this, at supper time, I was sitting there with my husband and my 2 adult sons, and I said, listen, after supper, no one look at me, no one talk to me, no one come near me, because mama's got to work, okay? Because this has to happen. So, exactly. And I said to my husband, don't ask me when I'm going to bed tonight, because I don't know. I'll go to bed when I've made myself proud and I've obtained this goal that I set for myself. So anyways, at 120 is when I hit, and I'm telling you, that was the absolute best feeling in the whole entire world. It was actually better than hitting green status the first time, because I didn't think I was going to do it. And so I have a couple of tips for you, which I have to put my glasses on to read. So I want you all to never, ever, ever give up on your goal, okay? If you set a goal, you do not decrease that goal, you increase that action, okay? Never give up. I don't care if you're 50% on the last day, okay? Push for it. If it means that much to you, push for it. Manifest it every day. Start at the beginning of the month. This is what I'm going to do this month. Manifest it every day. Don't let your mindset screw with you, because I'm going to tell you that I've been in this business for 16 months. This last month was the worst month for my mindset ever. I was like doubting myself. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do this anymore. I was having a really, really, really hard time. So don't let your mindset take your thunder away. Never think that you can't reach out to your customers multiple times in a month. People want to help you, especially if you have been consistent and you've built those relationships with them. They want to help you. Don't stop until you're proud. And I'm telling you, you never know what can actually happen. So that was my May. And I'm so glad that on the last day, I didn't say, screw it, I'm not doing this. I just went for it, and it friggin' worked. It worked. So that's all I got. And I want to thank Amanda, because if she hadn't kicked my booty 2 days prior, I probably would have said, screw this, I'm not doing it. I'll try again next month. So.
Why am I crying right now? Like, what is wrong with that? I am so happy for you. And then I watched your video, Pam, and I was like crying my eyes out. Oh my gosh. Like, those are the stories I love to hear, because it's like, gosh, like so many people give up. Like, everybody, gosh, you guys, like, you have to hear her words. Like, listen, listen, listen. Like, she could have woken up on the last day of the month and said, screw this, it's not going to happen. She could have woken up on the third day of the month and said, screw this, it's not happening. But she just kept going, you guys. And like, Sonia has a similar story to that. Like, she was, oh my gosh, like, I don't even know how far, she was like $5,000, I think, away from green status the second, or the first time that she hit, you guys. And she woke up on the last day of the month and she said, she looked at that number and she said, I don't care, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay. And so, and I kept telling her, you're going to hit it. You're going to hit it. You're going to hit it. And we did the same thing that Pam did. We did a flash sale. Sonia didn't think that anyone was going to buy, you guys. Like, she didn't think it was going to happen at all. And oh my gosh, like, it just happened. Like, nobody was commenting in her thing before her flash sale prior to it happening. And then all of a sudden everybody started buying things. Like, it was so crazy. You never know. Like, you never know what's going to happen. And so you have to make that decision up here that you're going to make it happen. You have to believe that it's going to happen. Like, start this now, you guys. Believe that it's going to happen, because it's gonna. You guys ask, believe, take action, and receive. I promise you. I promise. Thank you, Pam, from the bottom of my heart. You just inspired me so much. I know you inspired everybody else here too. I love you, sister. Okay, so next we are going to hear from my grandma, Darcy Gray. She is an elite status presenter on my team. She's my personally sponsored. I absolutely freaking love her to pieces. She is one of the most consistent people on my entire team, you guys. She goes hard and she does not stop. She doesn't let anything get in her way. She works full time, you guys. She has twin granddaughters, and she also has a grandson that she's with almost, you guys, she's with them all the time. And she makes over 6 figures a year, but she's still doing this. She's still doing this. She makes over 6 figures a year at her regular job, okay? But she still does this, and she does this because she has a big, deep mission in her heart, okay? And she's here every day. She goes live every day, you guys. She shows up. She went live, I think it was twice today. Didn't you, Darcy? Was it today or was the other day?
Yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, yesterday. So she went live twice yesterday, you guys. And she doesn't give any excuses ever. She goes live when she's sick. She freaking suction cupped her face the other day and gave herself some heat, you guys. Like, she does it and she makes it happen. No excuses. She inspires me to my core. She's amazing. I've taken many trips with her. I know her story. She is one of the most incredible women on this earth. And I'm really excited for you guys to hear what she has to say tonight. So take it away, Glammy.
Wow, I don't know how to follow that, but thank you so much. So you guys, yes, I'm Darcy Christian Gray, and you know what? I am a proud, strong, elite green status presenter. You know, it has taken me a long time to say that. We always want that next promotion, but you know what? Today I feel very proud to be where I'm at. And Amanda said something, and I don't need to start with this, but you guys, you know, she said to me, you want to reach your rank effortlessly. You want to reach it effortlessly. And last month, May, for my team, we hit on the third day. That was like on her day one, we hit $9,000, you guys. And I'm going to talk about building a team and working in the summer, but I do want to share one little tip. I always said I wasn't a seller. I was like, oh, I can't sell. I can sponsor and I can do all this stuff, but I can't sell. Bullshit. I had to call bullshit on myself, because you know what I did? I just kept messaging and messaging. And that is really, you have to 10X everything. And I wasn't 10Xing my sales. So for me, I think I had over 3,000. That's big for me. Like I said, I wasn't a seller. So wherever you think you're weak, whether it's sponsoring, doing parties, whatever, it's you've got to do more. So I just want to start with that. But building a team. Okay, so I told Amanda I wanted to talk about this. And when I went to look how many I had sponsored 133 people. And I've been doing this about 2 years now. For the first 6 weeks, I won't go into my whole story. It just sat in the corner. It was my dirty little secret. Like she said, I didn't plan on doing this as a business, but I have a passion to help women. And so I just had to be part of this. So now today, though, it's 134 because I just sponsored somebody. So woohoo! Building a team. All right, you guys, if you have a team, do not be ashamed to rebuild. Do not be ashamed. Okay, because I said, oh, I've sponsored 134. They're not all working with me. You know, we could go through it. How many are there and how many aren't? But you guys, do not have shame about rebuilding. Do not have guilt about, oh my God, you know, I really thought this person was going to be it. You know, I want them. They need this. They need this. You guys, this is where I struggle. You cannot want it for them. You can guide them. You can love them. You can try to inspire them, but you can't do it for them, and you can't want it. You know, it breaks my heart. I've cried many a thing. I went to Amanda and said, you know, but this person would be so great. You have to just love them where they're at, and you can't drag them. And I have a complex to drag, and I have to stop. So I've been really working on that. Now, if you say to me, well, Darcy, I don't have a team. You do have a team. If you're yourself, you are a leader of yourself, right? So you are a leader. You started your business. You're a leader. You're a CEO. You have a team. It might be a team of one, but you guys, when I hit green, it was like 30 of us. So remember, one person is a team. So you say, okay, I want to get people, I want to get sponsor because you're building, but I've only been doing it 2 weeks. What do I do? Okay, how has this made you feel? Like, have you been inspired by Amanda? Have you been inspired by a sideline? What has it made you feel? Has it given you confidence? Has it given you the ability to maybe put food on your, you know, family's table for 2 weeks, right? You get paid 3 hours after. Maybe you say, hey, I wanted to do something special and I didn't have the money, but through this business, I was able to. Just by sharing your story. They're not buying the makeup, guys. They are buying you. And I don't mean that negatively, but they're connecting with you. So when Pam talked about consistency, I talk about consistency. You guys, every single day I go live. I'm not going to tell you how to run your business. I'm going to tell you what works for me. Because you know what? Those days that I don't want to do something, and I messaged Amanda this about a week ago. I just did a little bit. I was going to message her and whine about something. Instead, I sent 5 sponsoring messages, you know, and then I said, well, I could just do a little more, and then I could keep doing more. So you guys, it's that first step, whether it's send a message, go live, do something. But on those days you don't feel it, just do it, because there's people that are relying on you. I have ladies with those days I don't want to go. They message me and they say, oh my God, thank you. I needed one bright spot in my day, and you were it. You don't realize, you guys, the impact we make on people. Some people have nothing in their life positive, and we provide that. So consistency really is key. And to rebuild. If you're in a rebuilding phase, 10x that damn action, okay? 10x it. Because the only person you hurt is really yourself when you don't rebuild, because you have worked too hard to come this far. I don't care if you just hit yellow status. You worked to get there. I don't care if you're a white status. You worked to hit that button. There was a lot of fear there. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about working in the summer. So people say the J months aren't good. I don't even care what people say. I hit blue in the summer. I didn't know any better. I am one of those people that Amanda said, you got to sponsor. Okay, that's just what I did. I'm an engineer by trade. I just said, okay, she tells me to do this. That's what I got to do. I wrote it down. That's what I did. So I remember we were doing a 90-day run. And if you haven't done them, they're a lot of work. They suck at times, but that's the way you're going to grow. You're going to grow that way. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there blunt. We were doing one in the summer, and that's when I hit was in July, right? So I really started kind of working in May. So that July I hit blue. So work in the summer. How are you going to do it? So this is what I did yesterday, you guys. I ride motorcycles. I was on a trip. I said, well, this is really cool. I'm just going to go live. And it was a drill team of motorcycles. And people were like, oh my God, that's so cool. They weren't motorcycle riders. They were my makeup ladies. Yes, I have a lot of riders, but they loved it. So bring them on the journey of your summer. You're going to go on outings. You're going to go on boats. You're going to go on picnics. Just do a damn live. I thought about it. If you're going to a family outing, man, do a live of all the food and be like, what's your favorite? You know, you can do that. Family vacations. Okay. So if you go on a vacation, I did it at Christmas. This would be the same in the summer. I told my family, okay, I'm going to get up a little earlier and I'm going to send some messages. And then at night, I'm going to go live. Okay. So they already knew this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. So it wasn't like I'm taking away from our vacation. I said, this is what I'm doing. And then I did some lives while I was there of other things. You can do short non-makeup videos. You guys, they get the most. One time I said, what's in my saddlebags? I got like 1,000 views. You know, you're going to get other people because other different people will share that type of things. You're making a connection. Okay, so we're bringing them on our journeys, number one. Number two, power hours. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole spiel on this. You can go on Lash Out Loud Power Hour. It was Haley Faye that did it. You break up your hour. 15 minutes, I am going to focus, not have kids running around, not have the TV on. I don't care if you lock yourself in the damn bathroom. For 15 minutes, I'm going to send sponsoring messages. Then maybe later at noon, for 15 minutes, I'm going to follow up with customers. Then 15 minutes, I'm going to send sales messages. Then 15 minutes, you know, whatever it is you need to do, book parties. All right. You're breaking it up into bite-sized, manageable for your life. Like, your family might just think you're going to the bathroom. They don't need to know. If you have people that aren't, you know, really into your business. Okay. Plan your posts the day before. One, I was in an influence group and Amanda said, we had to plan 3 days of posts. Holy hell, that made my life better because I already knew, like, oh, boom, noon. I was in an important meeting. I already knew what my damn post was and I did it. So plan your posts prior to the day. I think that'll help us in the summertime. When you get in from your night activities, you could do that. And I just thought, as it gets lighter, later at night, I go 9:45 live, about, usually it's 10. Maybe I'll tell my following, in the summer, I'm going to go when it hits dark. But you're just, you know, doing your business, but doing it, shifting it. And then the last thing would be have your family involved. If you're a mom and you have school kids and they don't go to school in the summer, and maybe you're at home, let them stay up late like one night a week and have them in your lives. You guys, people love to see your family. They're like voyeurism, right? They want to see what you're doing. They love to see my adventures. I post the grandbabies. I post motorcycles. You just need to show them your life. They want to be there with you. Maybe they live a horrible life and they want to be there. So when you send them that opportunity message and say, girl, you need to do this with me. You need to do this with me. They're going to be like, wow, her life seems amazing. And you guys, if your life isn't amazing, like Amanda used to say, they don't need to know that. I'm very proud of the fact that for 2 years, there's not one negative thing on my Facebook. I am very proud. Before that, I can't say that. I don't buy into the drama. Positivity, because you know what? If you surround yourself with positivity, it's going to come back at you. Now, the last thing I want to say is I was looking for a piece of paper to write, because if you don't take notes, your mind only remembers 20%. So I had a little book and I was like, what the hell? I found something. Now, this was from last Olympics. I'm going to read this. It's very short. This was at the end of our thing. It says, we all started this journey, one team, one dream. And we are glad that you got a little peek into these last few hours. This is really what it's all about. Laughter, loving, inspiring, and motivating one another. But the big picture is that we get a chance to give our families the life they deserve and other people the opportunity to do it with us, to spread the love, joy, and confidence around the world, much like the actual Olympics. You guys, you are being selfish if you don't share this. This has changed my life. I will never be the same person. It has given me hope. It's given me a reason to live. It has given me a passion. I never knew I was put on this earth until I was 55 years old. And that was to help inspire other women to know they can change their lives. Through a job, through this makeup, through leaving an abusive relationship, getting treatment they need. You guys, we need to share this. It is selfish not to. So thank you for giving me some of your time.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Is anybody else crying right now? Gosh, thank you, Darcy, for giving that to us. Like, you just poured your heart and soul into that, and you just hit me so hard, girl. You hit me so hard. It's so true, you guys. Like, I try to think about it like this. Like, when I first started, where was I? Where was I? And try to think about where you guys are or where you guys were. Like, for me, oh my gosh, like, I was in a very deep, dark place, you guys, a deep, dark place. And nobody offered me this opportunity, but I kept seeing it in my newsfeed over and over and over again. And I thought to myself, like, I could do that. But I was so scared to. And I bought the kit with the intention of just getting the makeup. I didn't want anything to do with this, you guys, nothing. But when I got added to the team page and the team training page that I was in, you guys, I saw someone share her story. And I thought to myself, like, I need that. I need that. She was providing for her family. Her story was similar to mine. It was like she was depressed and anxious and she was going through a hard time. And this was her saving grace, you guys. And that's the thing that you have to remember. It's not all about the money. It's not all about like the money that you can make, you guys. I saw that, but when I posted in Lash the other day, you guys, about how much money do you make outside of Unique and how much money do you want to make with Unique, you guys have big goals and big dreams, and that's so freaking amazing. That is so freaking amazing, you guys. Like, I am very money motivated, very, very money motivated. But the thing that you have to remember is that if you want to get to that income, you guys, it's about how many lives can I change. Each person's life that you change, you guys, that's going to put those dollar signs on your paycheck. That's going to put those zeros on your paycheck. But honestly, if you take that out of the equation, and you remember that we are here to share a gift and to share our passion and to share our heart, you guys, and to help other people to understand that we have a gift here and that we have something so incredible to offer, you guys, then you are going to change so many lives, and you're going to accidentally make tons of money in the process, because you're in this with your heart, you're in this with your soul, and you're in this for the right reasons. And if you lead with love and you lead with the opportunity to help other people, help other women with what you guys, you're sharing your story, you're doing whatever you can to put this out there every single day, you guys are going to have so much success. And I'm having tons and tons and tons of success with sponsoring this month, you guys, because of a mere $20 in product credit. $20 in product credit, you guys, is getting so many people to join my team already this month. It's the 3rd of the month, you guys, and I've sponsored 4 people. And you want to know why? What I do, you guys, every single day, forever and ever and ever, I message people about the opportunity. I post about the opportunity every day. I share something with the world every single day about this business. I share my life every single day, you guys. I've been messaging people every day for the past 4 years. And so I make lists of the people that I message. I go back to that list and I message people and I say, hey, girlfriend, there's $20 in product credit that you get just for signing up and registering on my team this month. And I thought about you because I know we've talked about this, and I just wanted to come to you and I wanted to say, like, hey, girlfriend, let's do this. Have you thought about it anymore? Like, are you ready to get started? I want you doing this with me. Let's get you this $20 in product credit and this amazing kit, and let's get you rocking. Are you ready? Okay. And I'm just following up with people, you guys, and I'm rocking this out and I'm having fun every day. I'm sharing my life. This is my passion. You guys, I would be in a ditch, in a gutter. I would be so sad and so miserable if it wasn't for this business. And I make sure that I share that every single day, you guys. I wouldn't have all of you guys in my life if it weren't for this business, and we wouldn't have each other. And I think that that's the biggest thing to remember. So don't forget, you guys, to snap a picture really quickly of, of this checkered view of all these beautiful faces, okay? And post something in your story mode and say, what this Zoom has inspired you. Like, has it inspired you? Do you guys feel good? Like, is this something that was missing in your life? Like hanging out with your girlfriends on a Monday night and learning to be your best self, Post that in your story mode. Take a short little snippet of, of this and put it in your story mode. Post it on your wall and talk about what these meetings do for you to light your soul on fire, you guys. Like, women empowering women, that's what we're doing here, and that's why this is so freaking amazing, okay? So I want you guys to know that there is limitless opportunity this month, limitless opportunity. And I want you to remember that it's not month to month, you guys. It's day to day to day to day to day, okay? Like, every single day, wake up hungry to pursue your dreams. Hungry, you guys. Keep your foot on the gas. I wanted to tell you guys something really, really quick before we got off of here. I was looking, and I'm going to do a more in-depth live, and I'm going to show you guys all of my numbers and everything like that. But when I first started this business, you guys, my first paycheck was $34. And this is why I posted this post in Lash about how much money do you want to make, okay? Because my very first paycheck was $34. My highest paycheck that I've ever had was $46,000 in 1 month, okay? And I want you guys to know something. For 8 months straight, okay? So here, before I hit green status, my paycheck fluctuated from like $300 to like $800, okay? And then, well, maybe there was like a couple of times where I made like $1,200, right? At blue status or whatever. And then when I hit green status, I made, I think, $3,500 my very first time that I hit green status, because I freaking hustled and I sold a bunch of makeup and I made really great commission, right? Well, then for the next 8 months, you guys, my income fluctuated from like $2,500 to $3,500, okay? And for me, I kept thinking to myself, I'm stuck. I'm never going to get past this income. Like, it was great to be making that extra $2,500 a month, right? Like, it felt really, really really good. Even when I was making an extra $700, $300 a month, you guys, that was great for me because I was broke. I was on food stamps. I was on Medicaid, you guys. It was a struggle for me and my family. It was a really big struggle. My husband at the time was working in the oil field. Business was down. There was no work out there, you guys, and he was laid off all the time. We were struggling really, really bad. It was very difficult. And so that extra money was amazing for me. But I got into my head, just like Pam was saying, like I got into my head, you guys, every single day. And I was like, I'm stuck. I'm never going to get past this. I'm never going to get past it. But I kept, even though I kept telling myself I was stuck, I kept doing those things on autopilot, sending the messages, booking the parties to grow my network, growing myself, you guys, so that I could get better and better and better and grow my mindset, right? And I kept showing up and I was doing the live videos and I was doing all the things that I was supposed to do. Even though in my mind I thought I was stuck, I didn't let that stop me from doing the action, right? So my income was fluctuating $2,500 to $3,500. I was treating this like a business because I knew somewhere deep down in there that this was going to blow up someday. I freaking knew it, you guys. I knew it. Even though up here I was like, I'm stuck. You're never going to do it, whatever. I knew deeper down that it was going to happen. And so guess what happened, you guys? Guess what freaking happened? The month that I skipped orange status and went to purple status, you guys, because I kept sponsoring, I kept showing up, I kept sharing my life, I kept doing the things, and I had a passion for it, and I was having fun, and I didn't let myself get down, you guys. My income jumped from, I think I made $2,600 the month before, and then my income jumped to $6,000, you guys, because I stayed with it. Now, I want you to know something, okay? Because then my income went from $6,000 for a few months, and it went down. I went backwards a little bit, you guys, because I had to keep growing. I had to keep rebuilding. Like I saw a lot of you guys saying in the comments, I had to keep rebuilding. I had to keep growing my team. I didn't let the fact that these people on my team were dwindling away stop me. I had to keep building my team, you guys. The faster that you accept the fact that people are going to disappear and they're going to go away, the better, okay? Because then you got to keep growing and sponsoring and doing your thing. Even if it's just a couple people, 3 people a month or whatever you guys can do. Obviously you want to set those goals high, but you've got to keep sponsoring people. Don't let it get you down that people aren't working. It has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them, right? So I kept growing and I kept doing it and I kept getting better and better and better, right? And so I was working my business and treating it like a business, knowing all well in the back of my mind that someday it was going to pay off. I freaking knew it, you guys. My husband at the time was breaking me down, telling me it was never going to amount to anything. I was so stupid for trying this. It was a scam. It was never going to work and all this stuff, you guys, but I stayed persistent and I stayed with it, okay? And it freaking paid off. I stayed making very, very little when I was making my $700, $500 a month, $300 a month. I stayed with it through those months. I stayed with it through my $2,500 to $3,500 months. You guys, I stayed with it because I knew in my mind, I was manifesting these big paychecks. Every day I was looking at these paychecks, looking at this amount of money, telling myself I was going to do it. I was going to see it. That was going to be my money someday. It was going to be my business. I was going to have a huge team someday. And I freaking knew it, you guys. Even when I had 100 people on my team or 10 people on my team, I knew that I was meant for more. I freaking knew it. And so are you, okay? So then my income went from 6,000, you guys, and a few months I went backwards, and then it went back up to 8,000, and then my income went to 12,000, and then my income went to freaking, I think it was 13 or 14,000, and my income kept jumping and jumping, and it fluctuated a little bit. It fluctuated a little bit, you guys, but because I stayed with it, because I kept my foot on the gas, I stayed with it in those crazy months. I never thought that I was a person that was going to make this amount of money, you guys. I never thought that a day in my life. I didn't think that I was going to ever see that kind of money, ever. But I did, and I do to this day. Okay. So I want you to know that if you're someone who doesn't think that you can see that kind of money or that you can have a big team, you guys, change your mindset and start thinking differently, because you can. You just have to keep your foot on the gas and keep doing the things, even though you feel like they're not working or you feel like they're not paying off. They will. The reason why it doesn't work is because people don't work. The business works when you do. Okay, you guys, this is a month that we can make big things happen, because if we've been here and we've been doing this, you guys, $20 in product credit is a big reason for people to join. You would be so surprised, but that's a reason for people to join. It really is. And I told corporate, I said, we got to do something to get people off the fence. And this is that thing to get people off the fence, you guys. So go back to the people you've messaged before. Send new messages every day. Show up every day. Drop that bomb almost, every few days about $20 in products when you join my team. This is so amazing. I'm so excited. You guys post the fake welcomes to say, like, make those videos, like, woohoo, I'm so excited for Ashley, even though Ashley didn't join your team, pretend she did. You know, pretend she did, and post a picture of her with a little video that says, you just got X amount of makeup for, you know, $99 or $199, and I'm so excited for you, and you also got an extra $20 in product credit, and this is going to be amazing. I'm so excited to be your mentor. You guys, faith it till you make it. Have fun. Okay, lead with your heart, lead with love, and you are going to have so much success. I'm so blessed and so grateful to have you guys on my team. I'm blessed and grateful that Pam and Darcy came here and poured into us today, you guys. And I'm so, so proud of all of you guys for being here tonight. You guys are so incredible, and I hope that you guys are proud of yourselves and you know how big of a deal it is that you were even here. So I love you guys. Have the best night ever. Let's slay this month. Let's do amazing things, and don't stop until you're proud. Just like Pam said, do not stop until you're proud, okay? You have so much greatness within you, and you guys are so worthy and so capable, and I'm super pumped to see what this month does for you guys. I love you, and have the best night ever, you guys. Bye.